Hello everyone. Thank you for taking time and joining the webinar today. I hope my voice is audible and the display is clear. If not, kindly let us know through the chat option available in your GoToWebinar console. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Chandramouli Durai. You can call me Mauli. I am the product marketer for Zoho Vault and I will be your presenter for today. Before I start the session with regards to questions, please feel free to raise as many questions as possible using the chat option. We will answer them towards the end of the session. And when it comes to the recording, a copy of the recording can be shared with you on request. Please drop your email ID using the chat option. We will send the copy of the webinar email to your inbox as soon as we can. As some of you may know, World Password Day is observed on the first Thursday of May. It marks the importance of online security and the need for strong, unique passwords across your online accounts. This World Password Day, we are back with our Ask the Experts community series to focus on all your issues and questions related to password management. Feel free to join us anytime on May 2nd, 2019 to learn more and ask your questions. So here we have the customized bit.ly link. You can just go to our Zoho Vault forums wherein you can find the Ask the Expert session. You can post in your questions there. We will be online round the clock on May 2nd, 2019. We are looking forward to your participation. So during the World Password Day, kindly ensure all your users run the password assessment report and let them know the number of weak password they have in their account and the average password strength of their account. Let them decrease the number of weak passwords they have and increase the overall password strength of their account. So this is going to be our agenda for today's session. First, we will have a quick overview of Zoho Vault, followed by how to set up your Zoho Vault account, best practices on user onboarding and management, again best practices on password policies and fine-grained sharing, data backup, audits and reports, finally ending up with an interactive Q&A session. So that being said, let's get started. Here is the quick overview of Zoho Vault. Zoho Vault is an online password manager for individuals and teams. It helps you to securely store all your digital identities, say passwords, keys, documents, and in a single centralized encrypted repository. You can safely share password with your team members based on roles and multiple levels of access permissions with Zoho Vault. Zoho Vault also gives you one-click login access to websites and cloud applications. And Zoho Vault also gives you a clear picture on who accessed which password and when. And we also have intuitive reports which helps admin to know who accessed which password and when, and it offers you multiple reports which can help you during your internal auditing time. So how Zoho Vault's encryption works? Zoho Vault follows the client-side encryption, which we call it as host-proof hosting. So all the data gets encrypted at the client side, that is the browser with the master password, which is the passphrase in Zoho Vault, and only the encrypted data gets transmitted over SSL or TLS and gets stored in Zoho servers. And even in worst cases, Zoho employees or third parties cannot view data in plain text because to decrypt your data and view the encrypted data in plain text, we need the passphrase, which is only with the users. So the system offers 100% data security and privacy. So apart from this, Zoho Vault offers a set of special features. We offer tighter integration with Active Directory, Azure, Microsoft Office 365, G Suite, and we also offer out-of-the-box single sign-on support for 100 plus apps now. And we offer the industry best password sharing techniques. We have IP restriction to all top of it. You can restrict the IPs from which your users can access Zoho Vault. So now let's get into the best practices during the account setup and configuration time. So here is another heads up on the system requirements of Zoho Vault. So if you have any questions on the system requirements of Zoho Vault, to be pretty precise, Zoho Vault works on any computer that has a standard browser and a standard internet connection, be it a Mac OS, Windows, Unix, Ubuntu, or be it any operating system, or be it any browser, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge, or Opera. You can access Zoho Vault if you have a browser and if you have an internet connection. And we also offer mobile apps for iOS, Android, and Windows. So during the account setup process, make sure you sign up for the account from the right data center. So if you are from the United States, make sure you sign up your account from zoho.com/vault. So if you are from the European Union, make sure you sign up for your account from zoho.eu/vault. If you are from India, it is zoho.in/vault. If you are from China, it is zoho.com.cn/vault. So this will help us to maintain your data in your geography and help you comply with your local laws. So in the next step, while you sign up for your account, Zoho Vault will ask you, are you new to Zoho Vault, or do you already own a Zoho Vault account? So we follow the org model inside Zoho Vault, wherein we allow password sharing between the members of the same organization only. So before you sign up for your account, you make sure you check with your system admin and confirm whether your company already have a Zoho Vault account. If there is an account already, you request your sysadmin and ask them to send an invite, and you join that account and become part of that account, so that you can start sharing passwords with the members of your company. So in many cases, our users end up creating multiple accounts within the same company, and finally they will end up in deleting the duplicate accounts, and they will finally join the company's account. So please avoid that. So during the user onboarding and management, we have a list of integrations. You can integrate Zoho Vault with Windows Active Directory, and you also have the sync option, wherein like all the new users added to your Active Directory over a period of time, they can also get synced with Zoho Vault, and those users can also access Zoho Vault based on the configuration you have done between Zoho Vault and Active Directory. So with the Zoho Vault Active Directory integration, your users can log into Zoho Vault with the AD credentials itself. So likewise, for the Azure platform, we offer Azure AD integration between Azure AD integration with Zoho Vault, and we also offer the sync option. While you sign up for Zoho Vault account, you can also log in with your G Suite or Office 365 credentials. By this way, you can integrate Zoho Vault with your G Suite or Office 365 application, and you can also log into Zoho Vault with your existing credentials, and you can also import users from G Suite and Office 365. So if you have any other SAML single sign-on solutions such as Okta or OneLogin, you can integrate that with Zoho Vault. You can log into Zoho Vault directly from Okta or OneLogin in a single click. So once you have integrated Zoho Vault with your identity provider or your productivity apps such as G Suite or Office 365, you need to assign roles for your users. We have three default roles inside Zoho Vault. One is user, one is admin, and the topmost is super admin. Anyone who signs up for the account will become the super admin by default. So the super admin alone will have the ability to add and delete user, change roles for user, wherein the admin can also do the approve sharing, view reports, configure password policies, fine grained controls, and basic operations. An end user will not have any of the admin operation. He can just view the passwords added by him, owned by him, and share to him. So once you have added users and you have configured roles, make sure you create user groups. Say for example, you put together all the finance team members inside a user group named finance. By this way, it is easy for you to manage all the users in your company. Two-factor authentication. So since Zoho Vault is the place where you store all the passwords of your company's accounts, so it is mandatory to enable. It is recommended to enable two-factor authentication for Zoho Vault. We offer multiple two-factor authentication methods. We offer Google Authenticator. We provide two-factor OTP via SMS or telephonic call. We also have our Zoho OneNote app, which will help you to access two-factor authentication via Touch ID, push notifications, scan QR, QR-based authentication, and time-based OTP. So all the four of these, Touch ID, push notification, QR authentication, time-based OTP, these are all leveraged using our Zoho OneNote app. So once you have added users and you have assigned roles, and now you have also created user groups, the next step is to configure password policies and configuring fine-grained controls. So before configuring password policies, so how to add password? You can add passwords into Zoho Vault by manually. You can go to the all secrets page and you can hit the add button and you can add passwords manually, or you can import the passwords from a CSV file. You can just go to the tools and import secrets, from where you can import all the passwords stored in the CSV file. Or if you have already used the application like LastPass, OnePassword, or Dashlane, we have the option to import from our competitors. You can go to the tools page and you can import secrets, and you can find the various options in the drop down, and you can add your passwords into Zoho Vault. So once after adding passwords, existing password, you can also configure password policies inside Zoho Vault. By default, we offer three password policies. The first one is less strict, the second one is moderate, and the third one is strong. In less strict policy, the minimum length is 4, the maximum length is 8, and the password age is 60 days. So in moderate, the minimum length of the password is 6 and the maximum length of password is 8 and the password age is 60 days. In strong, the minimum length is 8, the maximum length of the password is 14 and the password age is 60 days. And you also have other set of configurations here, like wherein you can enforce numerals, and for moderate you can enforce to start with the letter, mixed case, numerals, and for strong you can enforce to start with the letter, you can enforce to start with mixed case, numerals, and special characters. So you can also create your own custom policies based on your company's own internal IT policy. If you have configured a strong password policy, your users can make use of the password generator that will only generate passwords based on your organization policy, password policy. So we also offer the change password feature that helps you to reset passwords of popular websites in a single click. As of now, we support around 70 websites for which we offer this change password feature. So there are three options while you share passwords in Zoho Vault. First is you can share a password with an individual user. The next one is you can share password with user group. And the third one is you can share passwords with temporary workers, say contract employees. So while you share passwords, you have different levels of access permissions. You can set the access permission. You can give them one-click login only. If you share a password with one-click login only permission, they will be able to log into the website, but they cannot view the passwords in plain text. If you give them the view only permission while you share the secret, they can view the passwords in plain text. If you give them the modify permission, they can view the passwords in plain text and they can also edit the password. If you give them the manage permission, they can view, modify the secret, and they can also share the password with others without your acceptance or permission. So we always recommend our users to make use of the one-click login only permission to avoid viewing passwords in plain text. So we also have this feature called password request release workflow. Say for example, if you are storing critical passwords, say for example passwords of your servers inside Zoho Vault, make sure to create an access control workflow or password request release workflow. You can also integrate Zoho Vault with your help desk. Say for example, ServiceNow, Manage Engine Service Desk Plus, Zoho Desk. So wherein you can configure like when the ticket ID is open in your help desk and the agent can request for the password here. If the ticket ID is open in the open state, Zoho Vault will automatically approve the request and the end user can access that password without any manual intervention. So you can also configure to set multiple approvals to access critical password. So how this request release workflow works, say for example, if you are a owner of the password Facebook, you have configured access control, and when you have configured access control and you are sharing the Facebook password with someone else, and he need to raise a request every single time, and you need to verify his reason for accessing the Facebook account, and you need to approve the access, only then he will be able to log into Facebook. So that's how the request release workflow works. And you can also set in multiple approvals for critical accounts, and you can also configure to approve well in advance when the administrators are away, and you can also release the passwords for a limited period of time, and you can also reset passwords upon usage. So sorry, I skipped the slide. So we also offer a list of fine-grained controls inside Vault. You can restrict users from storing personal password. You can restrict users from exporting passwords. You can restrict users to access passwords offline. You can restrict your users to access password from mobile application. You can also restrict users from sharing passwords with temporary workers. You can also disable notification for expiring files. You can restrict users from receiving the backup copy when they forget passphrase and reset it. And there are multiple fine-grained controls options available inside Zoho Vault, which you can utilize as per your requirements. So we strongly recommend all our users to enable the data backup. We offer data backup via email and cloud services. So if you have enabled data backup, your all the passwords stored in Zoho Vault will be sent to you in an encrypted HTML format, and you need to enter your passphrase to access all the secrets. So likewise, we will also have the option to send this data backup to your cloud storage services such as Amazon S3, Box, Dropbox, Google Drive, and OneDrive. So this will help you to remove the clutter from your inbox. So this is a new feature. Make most out of it. So we also offer auditing and reporting functionalities inside Zoho Vault. You can make use of all the audit functionalities. You can know who accessed which password and when around the clock. You can export the audits as PDF or CSV for internal auditing purposes. You can also export the reports as PDF and you can submit it to your internal auditors. Always encourage your users to run the password assessment report once in every month or twice in a month. You also keep a tab on select activities with instant notification. So if you, when an employee is leaving your company, make sure you maintain an exit report. You list down all the list of applications accessed by that particular employee. And we have this option to acquire and transfer ownership of passwords in Zoho Vault. You can acquire all the passwords stored by that owner, by that employee, and you can transfer that password to the new employee. And we always strongly recommend you to reset passwords whenever an employee is leaving your company. So we also have this privacy controls feature inside Zoho Vault, wherein you can just go ahead to the settings. You can go to the admin and privacy settings page, where you can enable the privacy settings for personal data. You can configure how a user's information must be handled in Zoho Vault and how long the user's data can be retained inside Zoho Vault. By default, we will retain the user data for 30 days. You can change it to immediately if you want, if you are going to delete your account. And if you want Zoho Vault to delete all your records immediately, make sure you go to this privacy settings page and change the settings as immediately in this drop down. And you can also mask certain fields in the secret types and also in audits for the privacy regulations such as the GDPR, and you can update your privacy settings anytime. And now we can have a quick overview of security features available in the product. We have this IP restriction. Like I said before, you can whitelist or blacklist IPs from which you can restrict users from accessing Zoho Vault. So this will be really helpful if you don't want your employees to access Zoho Vault from your outside your office. You can very well configure this IP restriction. By this way, they will be able to access Zoho Vault only from your company's network. So help your employees to log in cloud applications using the SSO option available in Zoho Vault. Just if you are in the enterprise edition, you will be able to see this tab apps, wherein as an administrator, say for example, if you have a marketer and he wants to access only 5 marketing applications, and you can directly map that employee with the 5 application which he uses. He don't need to remember any password. He can just click the application in the apps page and he can directly log into this application in a single click. So when he is leaving your company, you can just revoke the access for that employee, and you don't have any work of changing the passwords again. So just go ahead and explore the single sign-on feature. We offer single sign-on for 100 plus cloud applications, and we also offer custom integration for single sign-on. You can very well integrate Zoho Vault with any service provider that uses SAML 2.0. So if you are using Zoho Vault's browser extension, make sure you go to your preferences tab and set the clear passphrase after inactivity time to the minimal. So by this way, Zoho Vault will ask you to enter your passphrase after the configured period of time. This is for your own security. So usually we get so many emails from our users to increase this period. We strongly recommend you to keep this in minimal, so that since Zoho Vault stores all your critical passwords, this is foremost important to configure this time period to the minimal. So few more tips to you. So whenever you are sharing passwords, always share the passwords with one-click login permission only. So make use of the native mobile apps and browser extension. We have browser extension for Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and Edge. And we have mobile apps, browser extension for Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Safari, and mobile apps for iOS, Android, and Windows. And always keep the apps and extensions up to date. Educate and train your employees on recent IT security trends. Always keep an eye on Zogo's social media handles and forums for updates. So now it's time for questions, guys. Make use of the chat option available in your GoToWebinar console, and I will be happy to answer all your questions. So I see most of the requests are for the webinar recording. We will send this webinar recording to everyone, those who registered for the session in a couple of days. So Lee has this question: what is backed up on cloud services, Dropbox, OneDrive, and etc. Lee, we have this recently introduced this data backup option. Just go ahead and explore our help documentation, wherein you can send all your data stored in Zoho Vault to your cloud services, or just share your email ID. We will send you the help documentation along with the step-by-step instructions to configure cloud backup for your account. And Lee also wants to know about the encryption between the Zoho application server and the end user. Lee, as I told you before, all the data is encrypted with AES 256 with the user's master password, and the data is securely transferred over SSL or TLS, and it is securely stored in Zoho data center. And that's how the encryption and the data transmission works. So you can be really sure all your data is 100% secure and your data is private. So Michael has some issues with user groups. So Michael, can you please drop an email to support@zohovault.com with an elaborated message for us, so that we can explore and troubleshoot the issue for you. So Josh has this question: what's the difference between a group and a folder? So Josh, we have this group function where you group users of the same department, and we call it as user groups in Zoho Vault. And folder is a group of passwords, wherein we call folders as chambers in Vault. Hope that answers your question. So Sherry has this question: how do you delete an account? Sherry, we have published frequently asked questionnaire. You can just go to the resources section of our website, and you can find the how to delete your account step-by-step instruction in our FAQ section. So Simon has this question: is it possible to set up a secret with 2 passwords? Yes, Simon, you can add any number of password. You can add custom fields, so you can add any number of passwords. Yes, you can do that. So Alina, sorry if I am pronouncing your name correct, I don't know. You are requesting to demonstrate how to integrate with Azure AD. Alina, that topic is pretty much in our upcoming webinars. We are going to showcase how to integrate Zoho Vault with Windows Active Directory and Azure Active Directory in the coming months. So if you want a customized demo, just drop in your email ID to support@zohovault.com. We will make sure you get a personalized demonstration of how to integrate Zoho Vault with Azure AD. So Victor, I have read your question. I would like to answer it in private. You have shared with us a publication from Microsoft. We need some time to go through it, and we will come back to you. So Victor also have some questions regarding Zoho SAML authentication from Okta. So Victor, please elaborate your question. We will be happy to answer them. So Lucas has this question: if we activate cloud backup, does the user will receive an encrypted HTML at each backup? can we send the backup to only admin and not the user? Lucas, you can send the backup to the preferred cloud service provider of your choice, and you can also select the users who can receive the cloud backup, and you can also restrict users. Hope that answers your question. Thanks, Elena. Thanks for the confirmation. So any more questions? We have a few more minutes before we close this session. So make use of the chat option available in your GoToWebinar console. Feel free to raise as many questions as possible. We will be really happy to answer them. So Simon has this question. What is the URL we should use to sign into our account? It is zoho.com/vault. You can click the login button on the top right corner and you can log in from there, Simon. Thanks, Victor. We believe this presentation was really useful and informative to you. And thanks for the appreciation. Thank you very much. So we don't see any more questions coming up. So thank you very much. So we also have a list of resources here. You can go to these resources and you can configure the product as per your requirements. Just go to zoho.com/vault and resources page /help page, wherein you can find all these resources. So thank you very much for taking time and joining the webinar today. We will see again soon in our upcoming webinars. Thank you. Have a nice day.